Hello and welcome to the Superpower Dare Die team. I'm Peter.
And I'm Rick, and today we're reviewing the most anticipated TV shows of 2022. And because we're too lazy to research ourselves, we're going to be using a list from the lovely guys and girls at Screen Rant. We're not going by month this time.
No, I was about to say that. We haven't got a monthly list.
No, it's just what people are anticipating. And I have to admit, I've gone through the list. I can't say I'm not going to ruin it yet. So...
Well, the first one, there's a notable absence from the list too. I thought that Peacemaker would have made the list, but it's not there.
Yeah,
we might have to talk about that after.
We might have to. Yes. Okay. Lack of Peacemaker. Tick.
All right. So the first new show. Oh, we're only doing new shows too. We're not doing like season 2 of a favorite show.
Yeah, the brand
we're just
new
doing
shows,
the brand new ones coming out.
Yep.
So the first new show is How I Met Your Father. So it's a spin-off from How I Met Your Mother. So it says it's focusing on Sophie, played by Hilary Duff.
Is she supposed to be related to the other one?
I don't know. And Kim Cattrall is playing like the older
Sophie. Oh, okay. So maybe that's kind of what they did.
Maybe that's why she's not in the new Sex and the City show that's out.
Oh, too busy with How I Met Your Father.
Yeah,
for the 10 minutes of filming she'll be in. Isn't that how they did How I Met Your Mother? That was... older people.
Yeah, I think there might have been just a voice.
Yeah,
but I'm not rushing out to see this one. I haven't.
No, I'm not
seen
anticipating
the other show.
that one. Not anticipating that at all.
If you are interested, it comes out on Hulu in America on January 28th. It'll probably be on Stan or somewhere here.
Yeah.
Then
I'm not going to rush out. So, number 2, The Lord of the Rings. So
this is Amazon Prime.
8 episode Lord of the Rings season 1. So this is set before both the books and the movies. So what is this like? They've made up their own story now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering. They've probably got bits and pieces taken out of some of his other writing, because I think he wrote a whole history of Middle Earth and things. So there was a Silmarillion, I think it was called. So that's published. So whether it's based a bit on that, I don't know. But it sounds like it's made up, and I think it's...
Well, a Lord of the Rings isn't real. It's made up.
But what I mean is not based on books, and I feel like it might go into a bit of like fan fiction territory.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive TV show ever made. So
you get into
putting a lot into
now.
it.
Yeah, but if you get into franchises now, they can probably say that for the next one that comes out for, I don't know, if they make a Captain Marvel TV series, it'd be the most expensive one. I think you got to factor in overindulgent stars fees into that as well. What they're getting paid.
I don't know any of the cast for this.
You're telling me it's all special effects?
Possibly is, but they says they've announced 5 seasons, so they're very optimistic.
Well, I didn't like the Lord of the Rings movies, so I'm not looking forward to it. Like, they just bored me.
Well, I don't think that. I mean, I did like the movies. I prefer the books, but I don't think this has got anything to do with Peter Jackson or anything. I think this is a separate thing. It's coming out on September the 2nd.
Well, I've got a long time to wait then.
I'll have a look at it just out of curiosity, because I really did enjoy the books when I was younger. And
well, if anyone asks us to review it, I'll look at it then.
I'll be watching it.
Yeah. Plenty of people out there may want to ask us to review it. That's okay. We may take on that request. We may not. Just letting people know.
Just because you asked for it doesn't mean we're going to do it.
West Side Story.
Daisy Jones and the Six, another Amazon Prime show. It's produced by Reese Witherspoon, so my dad will probably watch it.
Isn't she the one from Clueless?
I think so. Oh, she's not in it. She's just producing it by the looks of it.
Okay.
It's based off a book about a fictional rock band, The Six.
All right. So it's a bit of a rock musical thingy. 70s Los Angeles music scene. No.
It's not really probably my cup of tea, but...
not marketed
sure
to
it
me,
will have
that's
an
for
audience.
sure. Well, I don't think it's marketed at fat middle-aged men. All right, so next, the next most anticipated is Moon Knight on Disney Plus, which is a Marvel Studios production. I've heard of this character.
I've never heard of this character.
I've never really cared too much about it. Oscar Isaac's starring in it, so
He's quite
maybe.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the character.
I went back in my comic reading days. He appeared in a couple of Spider-Man comics, but I didn't care for him. I'm not. It might be alright.
What's his thing?
Don't know.
Has he got a superpower? Or?
He wore a hood and a cape. That's all I remember. But it's supposed to be the grittiest series, so I might look at it just because I get sucked into that sort of stuff.
Good word of mouth, I might watch it. It hasn't got a release day yet.
So the next one, which I am dreading, is Andor, the Star Wars Andor.
Yeah,
it sounds like a planet.
It does, and it's a character from Rogue One. I'm not sure what thinking is behind this. I didn't watch Rogue One and want to find out what the backstory of any of the characters were. So I'm not sure why they've picked.
I thought Rogue One was
Andor.
I thought Rogue One was an unnecessary movie.
Yeah.
So to base a TV series on a unnecessary character from an unnecessary movie just does not press my buttons.
I'm just trying to think of all the characters that they've got in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Like, why did they pick Andor? Like, I would like to have seen Enfys Nest, from Solo, that tribe of rebels.
Yeah, but
I would have liked to seen a movie about them, or another story about them. I'm not interested in Cassian Andor at all. The next one's another Star Wars series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm a bit mixed about this as well. I kind of want to see it. I feel like Ewan McGregor deserves to be in a movie good in Star Wars, like a good Star Wars project. Because he's put his all into it, but the prequels just didn't match up. I think it'd be awesome if this was a really good show, but now I'm hearing that Darth Vader's in it and things, and that seems to mess with the first Star Wars to me. So I don't know. I don't know what I think about it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it'd be good for Ewan to have a better showpiece, I guess, for his Obi-Wan, because the prequel movies were crap. How they do, I remember watching some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and his biggest complaint was that it was so hard to act there because they were basically just in front of a green screen and had no idea what was going on. Now with the new technology they have, it's a little bit easier. There's the things projected up onto the film studio set. So,
and the series, they seem to be relying more on practical effects and things with like the aliens and things with, Mandalorian and Boba Fett. They've got, people in makeup and suits and things, right? And complete animatronics.
And perhaps just someone who can actually write a story and dialogue.
That could help. So I will definitely give this one a shot.
Have you lost your senses? You'll be expelled from the Jedi Order.
This will be announced when it comes out, but it should be sometime this year.
I think a 6 to 8 episode TV series is about right. It keeps it nice and tight. You don't have to keep gone are the days of 22, 23 episodes in a season. Probably give that one a look.
Yeah.
All right. Next one on HBO, House of the Dragon, which has got something to do with Game of Thrones, I think.
Yeah, it's a spin-off from Game of Thrones.
I've never seen
and it's a bit like the Lord of the Rings one. It's not based on books. It's based on like the history that George R.R. Martin's written.
Well, it actually says here, hang on, it just says here based on the book Fire and Blood.
Yeah, but that's
George
not
R.R. Martin.
That's like a history book type thing. It's not like an actual narrative story.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the history of it. So it's again, it could be good, or it could just be like fan fiction. I mean, Game of Thrones was really good while they had the books to go by, and then they caught up, so they had to kind of finish the story without having the end of the story. So it sort of lost the plot. Yeah,
I'm
so I
sure
hope
there's
it's not more like that. Now, this is the second Game of Thrones spin-off that they've done. They shot a pilot, I think, with Naomi Watts, and they weren't happy with it. So they spent millions on a pilot, and they didn't go ahead with it. So this is the second attempt at making a spin-off from it.
So Naomi Watts is not in this one, so they've made a pilot.
I'm pretty sure that's a fact. It says Matt Smith's in this one.
Yeah.
With a very blonde wig.
I
don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Like I did enjoy the first probably 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, I think. Yep. And they just rushed it. I think the showrunners had just had enough. So they just wanted to finish things up quickly, so it sort of spoilt it.
Yep.
But
never watched
it a go. I might give it a go.
I won't. I've got too much to do to waste my life on.
The next one's called The Gilded Age, and this is
I've got too much to do to waste my life.
This is by the people that created Downton Abbey. Now, I've never watched an episode of Downton Abbey. I know it's
that's a pass. Let's move on. It's good that as reviewers we're open to watching different things.
This one's coming out on January 24th, Rick, so put that in your calendar.
Now.
You can be part of the Gilded Age movement.
I've got to go back to work that day, so that's a no from me.
Well, you never know with COVID. What's the next one, Rick?
I can't tell if this is an ad or if this is an actual single drunk female. Is that an ad?
I think that's the show.
Okay, on Freeform. A single camera comedy. I guess...
Which premieres on Freeform. I don't know what Freeform is, do you?
No.
Probably a streaming thing.
Yep.
Follows Samantha Fink as she moves back to her mother's house to avoid jail time after a spectacularly bad and very public embarrassment.
It kind of reminds me in the format, not so much the story, a little bit of Fleabag.
All right, I never saw that.
I really enjoyed that. This has me... I'm curious about this one. I'll give this one a go, I reckon, if I can ever find out what Freeform is.
It's probably going to be on one of our streaming ones.
Yeah.
So that's premiering on January 20th.
All right, next one. Women of the Movement on ABC, not Australia's ABC. I'm guessing that's America's ABC. This is a story of, I'm guessing, a woman's fight to get justice for the murder of her son in 1955 Mississippi. So it's a race hate drama by the looks of it. And I'm going to go with the title of Women of the Movement. There's going to be a lot of
rights.
Yeah, civil rights sort of stuff. Yeah.
That might be interesting.
Possibly.
Might be a bit heavy.
Yeah. I think they're the sort of TV shows you either have to be right into that sort of, like you're interested historically in it, or I find it really hard to get into serious TV shows like that.
Some are very good.
Have to be in the right mood to watch it, I think.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a bit of fluff, is it? And it probably deserves to be taken seriously. So if you just want to watch something for entertainment, you're probably missing the point.
Yep.
So that's coming out on January 6th.
Oh, well, we've got a lot to look forward to.
The After Party on Apple TV Plus. It's an 8-episode murder mystery comedy. Well, that's an interesting mix.
I guess I like the concept of 8 episodes. So there's a murder, so each episode tells the story from a different person's perspective. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I've seen other shows that do that sort of thing where like you get one perspective of it, and then I think the last season, the final season of Arrested Development did that.
Yeah, it did.
Didn't do it so well, but yeah.
I think that was because they couldn't get everybody together, but yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know. It's probably not something I would.
I might give it a go.
Rush out. So that's January 28th, another January.
Yep.
This isn't the most anticipated TV shows of January 22, is it?
No, because the next one is being released in February.
Oh, okay. Inventing Anna. It's a drama show. That's coming out on February 11th. I don't know what it's about. It's inspired
it's a
by a
real life
story
Yeah.
about a scam artist. Oh, that might be interesting now. No.
Yeah. It's got Ozark's Julia Garner. I didn't mind
The
Ozark.
next one's called From. It's going to be on Epix. It's a sci-fi horror TV show. It's from the people that did Lost. Jack Bender. Pinkner.
Yep.
It's got the Harold Perrineau. I don't know if that's how you say his name, from Lost. It's about a town that traps whoever goes into it.
Sounds like a Stephen King book.
It does
doesn't matter. It sounds similar to a Stephen King short story, but I don't know. After the way Lost ended, Lost had me. I invested 4 years of my life in that show. Back in the day when you had to wait for the next episode to come out, and the way it ended was just a disappointment. I loved it right up to a bit how people feel like about what is it, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So
I watched the first few seasons of Lost and really got into it, and then I just stopped. I can't remember why. I think I'm glad I stopped though, because I think I would have been disappointed.
There was a terrible season in there, then it got back on track. But yeah, anyway, I think there was 6 seasons too, not 4. So apologise.
Yeah,
so
I think I probably saw 4. I don't think I saw the last 2.
It took up 6 years of my life. God. All right, next, the Endgame, NBC. A bank heist drama. Why is that? Oh, it's Miranda Baccarin, Deadpool's wife in the Deadpool movies. She was in
Firefly. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
She was also in the remake of V.
Okay. So the short-lived remake.
Yeah, that was a very short-lived remake. I think, like a lot of TV shows, they had a great idea that works for one season, and then they kind of going, where are we going from here? Yeah.
So that's a bank heist drama.
Yep.
I don't know. Could be good. Could be.
Well, maybe I'll watch it just because I need to watch something else that isn't Star Wars or Marvel.
It's coming out February 21st. And
or
speaking of Marvel,
West Side Story, She-Hulk and
She-Hulk.
10 episodes. It's a dramedy.
Okay.
A legal dramedy. So we're going to go with Boston legal type vibes.
It's got Mark Ruffalo back as Bruce Banner.
Do you reckon he'll turn into the Hulk?
Well,
or will he just be he'd just be one of those, like he'll be in it for a bit as maybe for 10 minutes as Bruce Banner, just telling his cousin.
Is that his cousin?
Be good, okay. Mrs. She-Hulk.
How does his cousin become a Hulk?
I don't know.
It's got, it says it stars Orphan Black's Tatiana Maslany, is it? I never watched Orphan Black. It was always something I thought I'd watch, but I never got around to it.
No, I think this one I didn't. I think I might have watched 4 episodes.
Yeah. So does that mean she hulks out? Is she?
Yeah, she can hulk out.
And She-Hulk is like a character in comics?
It's a character, and because they were really inventive with superhero names back in the day,
yeah,
it was like, oh, we got a Hulk. We need to have a female Hulk in it. What can we call that? Oh, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, done. Drop pen. I'm walking out of the office. Work's done for the day. Give me my $75,000.
That's the last one on the essential list. Yeah. So we should probably mention Peacemaker then, which is a spin-off from the Suicide Squad from James Gunn. Is it John Cena?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't that keen on the Suicide Squad. I might be in the minority, but
I didn't hate it.
I didn't like it that much.
It's better than the second one. Sorry.
Better than the first one.
It's better than the first one.
Yeah, it was better than the first one. I'll give it that.
I think it felt a little bit like James Gunn trying a little bit too hard.
Yeah. I feel like Peacemaker was all right in that movie, but I don't know whether he's a character that should be carrying a whole series. So it's not something that I'm overly excited about.
Yeah.
So what's that for me? Kenobi, I'll look at Lord of the Rings, and I'll look at the Game of Thrones spin-off. So what did you have?
Maybe I think
Moon.
I think Yeah, the Moon Knight. I think
Moon
you can
Knight.
tell from both of our upbeat excitement about reviewing these or having a look at these, how keen we are on seeing a lot of them.
Yeah. We might be wrong. We might find that these are really good shows. And if there's any that you would like us to talk about, then let us know in the comments.
Yes, please do.
So thank you for watching.
It doesn't, I'm not guaranteeing that we'll do that. We might still give you a shout out.
We might do. We'd like to shout out
for someone we're not going. Yeah,
we're not going to do it though. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're looking forward to 2022, even if we're not really looking forward to the TV shows. We hope that you'll join us.
Yep, no worries. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Thank you. Goodbye.